This is my 5th attempt at catching feeding at the suet cage station. We start off with a tufted titmouse. And there's a nuthatch. Oh, and the titmouse. Some activity in the background. There's a titmouse again. I know there are at least 3 different ones that have been feeding. And we also know that we've got about 10 pairs of cardinals that like feeding in the back 9. So there were 2 different ones. Titmice. They seem to be the ones that stay at the station the longest in my observations. They're more trusting birds than some of the others. I can be watching them through the back door and they won't fly away like the jays and the cardinals do. I think I even edited out a couple of minutes worth of one of the titmice. There's a jay. Well, like I said earlier, it's hard to tell the difference between a male and a female jay. You have to observe their nesting behavior. I love the way they crawl up and down the trees and the cute little sounds they make. Kind of like an oboe, maybe. Oh, gotta go talk to a family member, probably. I heard a lot of different birds in the background earlier when I was previewing this. I hope I didn't edit out all the good stuff. There's the red-bellied woodpecker. We've seen a pair of pileated woodpeckers a couple of times so far this year, but they don't come up to the feeder anymore. They were on the big black walnut tree. There went the red-bellied woodpecker, or peckerwood, according to Miss Dickey. One of the resident nuthatches come back to feed. Whoop. Didn't stay long. Now the titmouse takes over. So I guess about 80% of the time the feeder is being visited by titmice. But so far we've seen Carolina wren, blue jays, cardinals, titmice, nuthatches, downies, red-bellieds. And we've seen a few other interesting birds throughout the year. Last year it was a great crested flycatcher, bonked into the back window, and we rescued it and got tons of good pictures and some video in the meantime. So the nuthatch is getting its fill. And I hope the battery is charging right now. USB connected, because I ran it out while we were eating lunch. Another nuthatch, wanting its chance at the food trough.